Yes, good morning, students. Today we'll be continuing our chapter number 7 from our class 9 English reader Moments book, and we have already studied the whole lesson. Now we are on page number 48, and we'll be carrying on with the question answers. So now question number 1 is what is Johnson's illness? There are two parts in the question, so we'll be looking at this first half part of this question. What is Johnson's illness? So Johnsy, actually there were two girls, Johnsy and Sue, and they were living together. So this Johnsy, he caught pneumonia. So now this question is referring to that incident. So our answer is Johnsy was struck by pneumonia, and that is a disease caused due to the infection of the lungs. And she remained in bed and would look out of the window, and the doctor visited her daily, but there was no improvement in her health. So the doctor said that it seemed Johnsy had decided not to live and didn't want to recover from the illness. So in such a case, medicines will not work on her. So Johnsy told Sue that the leaves on the ivy plant out of the window of her room were falling fast, and 3 days ago there were a lot of leaves on it, almost 100, but now only 5 were left. So Johnsy drew this conclusion that she would die as soon as the last leaf falls. Now when we look at the second part of the question, what can cure her, the medicine or the willingness? So referring to this, we can say that according to the doctor, Johnsy's cure lies in her desire to live and not in medicine, and this statement proved right at the end of the story. Now our question number 2, it is a general question, and it is not directly relating to the text of the story given in the chapter, so we'll skip this question number 2. Now our question number 3 is Behrman has a dream. What is it, and does it come true? So Behrman, who was also living, he was a painter and he was living in the same building, so it is referring to his dream. So Behrman was a 60-year-old painter, and his lifelong dream was to paint a masterpiece, but that had remained a dream. And when Sue discussed Johnsy's condition with him and made him believe that Johnsy would die as soon as the last leaf falls off the ivy plant, then that time only Behrman decided to paint his masterpiece, that is an artificial leaf on the ivy plant, to save Johnsy's life. So this way eventually his dream came true, but at the cost of his own life. So now our question number 4, what is Behrman's masterpiece and what makes you say so? So the leaf painted by Behrman on the ivy plant was his masterpiece, and Sue justified it, saying that the leaf painted by him looked so real that they couldn't know about it in Behrman's life, in his life, and it was so lively that it instilled a hope in Johnsy, a desire to live. And finally she realized herself also that her decision to die was absolutely wrong. So the leaf planted by Behrman was a symbol of life for Johnsy, making it a masterpiece. So our this lesson, it gets over here. So now I'll see you in the next video with our new exercises. So bye for now.